Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you're all doing great. Let me just wait for a few of you to join. I hope you can all see me okay. So I'm live in the group right now. At the same time, I'm live on Instagram. How are you all doing? I hope you've had a good start to your week. I hope you've had a good start to your week. I hope you're very much ready, pretty much ready for Christmas. Yeah, I hope you're pretty much ready for Christmas, getting together with family and having fun. How's that going? Hi, Miss Chitundu. Thanks for joining. I can see you. Just give me a wave. Let me know you can hear and see me okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna increase my volume. Yeah, awesome. So if you're joining me live, do comment #live. Let me know where you're joining me from. And if you're watching this later, do comment #replay and let me know also where you're joining me from. I hope you've all had a good start to your day. It's midweek here and everyone is like very much ready for Christmas. There's festivities in the air, you know, like happiness and joy in the air. So I'm so excited to be joining you ladies today to discuss on how to set your business up for success in 2023. This is absolutely important and I'm so excited to be delivering this training to you ladies today. So if you're trying to set your business up for success, what is the first thing that you need to do? Yeah, I know that many of us had goals on the 1st of January that we hope to achieve for our businesses this year, and some of them wasn't achieved and some of them were. In fact, other things were actually achieved as against what we plan to be achieved. But that's fine, absolutely fine. The most important thing is that you recognize where you're at. You think about what has worked, what didn't work, you know, why what didn't work. You have to think about that. You have to take audit. You have to audit your process, your system, to be able to understand what didn't work and what worked. And first you have to be thankful for what worked, because obviously there were some things that you didn't even plan for the year that happened, you know, joyful things that happened, successes that you had that you didn't plan for and that happened for you. So you have to be grateful and be thankful for that. I hope you can see me okay. So if you don't mind, I'll just be glancing through IG and Facebook because I'm live on both. So you have to be able to recognize that and actually take audit of that process. You have to think about what actually worked and what didn't work. That's absolutely important. For me this year, I know I had so many goals for my coaching clients, for my business, for my life, you know. So many of them were achieved, but some of them were not achieved. In fact, at the time I had a baby, and I had a baby in March. So for those of you that don't know, I had a baby in March and I had coaching clients at the time. And I did tell them I was going to be back in 3 weeks because I thought, well, I was in control of everything, you know. But things happened. Things didn't go the way it was supposed to go. And I couldn't come back early enough. It took me like more than 3 months to actually be ready to come back. So that actually affected some of my clients and they couldn't stay on throughout the program as agreed. So, but did that mean I didn't achieve other things? I did, of course. I actually even bought a new house this year, you know, so many other positives. So that's what I want you to think about. The ones that actually happen, be grateful for them, be thankful for them, always be appreciative and be thankful of where you're at. Yeah. And most importantly, I want you to take note of what you really wanted to work so bad that didn't work. Why didn't it work? It's absolutely important that you take that into consideration. For instance, one of the things I'm going to be telling you ladies today is basically how to actually audit your process. Yeah. Say for instance, you're trying to get high ticket clients, because that's what I help my clients achieve. To actually sign 3 to 5 high ticket coaching clients every single month. Yeah. So you have to think about what is the process from where your clients are before they came to meet you to where they intend to go. What is their desired goal? When you think about it in that light, you know that there's a process that they need to work through. So they need to walk through that process. Like, for instance, in my case, they need to understand how to be in alignment. You know, they need to understand how to be in alignment, because if you're not in alignment with what you do, nothing is going to work. That is an absolutely important prerequisite for anything you want to do. You have to be in alignment, understand your values, understand your personality type, understand the kind of clients that you want to attract as well. How are you going to present your brand out there? How do you want to put your message out there? How do you want people to see you? Because truth be told, we actually have an online business. So people, it's not a brick and mortar business where people can just walk in and like see you and then you give them your services and then they know what you're doing. You know, it's actually online. So the way you present your brand, the way you showcase yourself is absolutely important. That's the first thing people are gonna see. So as I was saying, then you're walking through you're walking through your clients through a process. You're walking your clients through a process. In my case, they have to be in alignment with what they're doing. Then they have to understand their ideal client avatar so well. This is absolutely important, yeah. And then they have to create offers that align with them as well. You don't just go out there and create any offers. So offers that align with them, yeah. They have to make sure that all this is actually in place. Aligned offers, irresistible offers, offers that when you actually put it out there, your ideal clients are going to raise up their hand and be like, identify with it so much and be like, that's me, I want that. And also you have to build trust along the way. So we're building trust along the way, because it's not just you saying, this is my offer. People are going to be like, who are you? I don't know you. Yeah. And for those of you joining me those of you joining me newly that you haven't joined my live before, welcome. And just to make sure we're all on the same page, my name is Abia Gagara. I'm a business mentor and a sales coach, and I help female entrepreneurs attract their soul-aligned high-ticket clients, high-quality clients, using a blend of organic marketing, organic social media marketing that works, as well as low-cost paid advertising, as low as $2 a day ads. As low as, a lot of people run away from ads because they think they have to be in 10K months before they actually start running ads. But I help my clients achieve and attract their high-ticket clients with as low as $2 a day ads. It's a budget of at least 1K a month. I'm going to go right into that towards the end, but I just wanted you guys to know a bit about what I do. So thanks so much, Alison, for joining. Thanks, Tombra, for joining. I'm really enjoying watching you ladies. Make sure you drop any comments, any questions you have for me in the chat so that this can be as interactive as possible. So yes, back to what we're talking about in terms of how to set yourself for success for 2023. So once you understand your process and how you're going to take your client from where they are to where you want them to be, even if for instance, if you're a health coach, you are actually, there's a message that your offer is, you put an offer out and there's a message that you want your clients to relate to, that you're going to help them achieve. So you want to help them lose weight in 12 weeks, you know, that is actually clear in your message. However, your program has to also detail that. And once your program has detailed that, you want to ensure that you know the steps that it will take them to get there. So for instance, in my case, the sole aim is to attract high-ticket clients, and the steps required involves, for instance, after getting in alignment, after understanding your offer properly and making sure it aligns with you, creating irresistible offers, then we are creating demand for these offers. Once you create the demand for these offers, you're actually putting your content out there to attract your soul-aligned clients, which means you're putting out posts that are resonating with your clients, that they can resonate with and be like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, I can relate to that. You want to be relatable to them. So when you put out those posts, we want to take audit of how many comments we are getting from those posts, how many comments, and how many comments are also leading to messenger conversations. Yeah, how many comments are leading to messenger conversations? How many messenger conversations are leading to sales calls? And how many sales calls are we closing? It's actually important. Why this is really important is because once you understand where there are gaps within your business, you'll be able to focus on that. A lot of people just do things randomly, like, oh, I want to post every day, just post 5 days a week, like Monday, Tuesday through to Friday, and you're not actually auditing what you're doing. You're not like, oh, okay, I put like for the last 1 month, 30 days, I put out 30 posts. You're not auditing how many comments you've gotten from that post to understand how you can take those comments, how you can transform those comments into messenger conversations. So if you understand that, okay, you're putting out a lot of posts, but you're getting few comments back to even translate into conversations, then you know that you have to work on your posts, the way you show up, the way your content is. You have to think about your content strategy. Does it actually align with you? This is why I help my clients achieve. It's not all about a one size fits all. What aligns with one person might literally not align with the other person. So it's absolutely important that you understand where these gaps are within your business. Yeah. So once you understand that, then you begin to say, okay, now I've put out 30 posts. I'm only getting 15 comments, you know, and I'm not even getting any messenger conversations. So I need to work on putting out more quality content. Then you focus on that. After a while, maybe like a 30-day process again, you come back and audit what you've done. Okay, now I've started putting out more quality content. Wow, I've started attracting my ideal clients. How many conversations am I getting from this post I put out there? How many comments, how many people are commenting, and if a lot of people are commenting, but all you're saying is, oh, thank you, or say you put out because I in my program as well, I teach you the kind of post you put out there, you know, depending on what your niche is: engagement posts, promotional posts, you know, like introduction posts, congratulatory posts, different posts, depending on the kind of post you're putting out there. When you start getting comments, how do you translate those comments into messenger conversations? Say you're getting loads of comments, but you're not translating them into messenger conversations, so you're not befriending those people that are commenting. Obviously, for them to be commenting, they really like your vibe. They like what you're talking about. For them to be, if someone is chatting, if someone is responding to your comments and you have like 5 levels of flow of conversation, obviously that person likes you. And how do you actually translate those comments into messenger conversations? How do you know when to actually send them friend requests? You can literally ask for their permission, like, can I send you a friend request? I'd like to comment more. You can literally do that. Absolutely, you can do that. So once you get all that in place, and then you understand those gaps, then you know, okay, I need to work on translating my messenger and my comments into messenger conversations. What about when they get into your messenger? How do you translate this into sales calls? You don't want to be salesy and sleazy and just thinking about your program. You want to give value. You want to give value. If I tell you, ladies, how many people I've literally given value to without expecting anything in return, you wouldn't believe it, because it's people believe that they need to hide their process. They need to hide what they're doing. But think about it. Information is free. It's absolutely free. Yeah, people can Google information, but what people are paying you for is the transformation you provide. That is you. They're investing in you as a person, not just in that information. I can get information from anywhere, but who, as a mentor, how are you helping those clients get results? So don't hold back information too much and like, oh, you have to get into my program before I give you that. You can literally give them that information, but because it's a generic information, they might not be able to translate it into their own process to take them to success completely. I'm not saying you don't want to take them to success. Obviously you want to, so you're giving them everything, but they still require your help. They still require you. That is why the groundwork of understanding who you are, understanding your personality type, understanding your core values, and how all of this fit together into your program is absolutely important. Yeah? And so once you get into that messenger conversations, how do you actually Thank you, Shayo. I can see you. That's very true. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with that. You resonate with that. So thank you so much. So that's absolutely important. So once all of that is in place, then once you get them onto the sales calls, how do you approach your sales calls? Are you all about, you have to join my program, you have to join my program? What's in your mind? Because one of the things I've realized about sales calls is that if you are not bent on just selling, that's when you actually sell. That's what I've noticed from my sales calls. If you're not just focusing, oh, I need to close this sale, I need to close this sale. Because truth be told, that's always behind your mind. Fine, that's behind your mind because that's one of our main goal for actually getting on that sales calls. But when you listen, I don't follow a script when I'm on sales calls, because I've noticed that most of the time when I'm following a script, I'm not actively listening, because the client may actually be saying one thing, but I'm literally thinking they're saying something else. So at the end of the day, I'm not actually responding to that challenge, to that problem. I'm not taking the time to understand their problem. So therefore, I'm presenting my result, my program to them without understanding their problem. So it's absolutely important when you get, so all these steps, when you get on the sales calls, how to actually close those calls, how to make sure that you are successful on those sales calls, what you need to do, all those things. You begin to detail that. Once you know that, you're like, okay, based on what I've done in the past, my close rate is like, I'm just giving an example here. My close rate is like 20%. Okay. And I'm only getting like 5 calls a month. My close rate is 20%. What does that mean? I'm only signing 2 clients, but my goal is to sign 5 clients. So therefore, if I know that my close rate is 20%, and there are ways that I can improve my close rate, then I'm going to focus on that aspect of my business. I'm going to focus on getting better on my sales calls. Do you guys see how this can actually translate into success within your business? So understanding every single stage, every single step that your clients needs to do to get to that result that your program is promising to give to them is absolutely important, because then you know where to focus. Yeah. And once you know this data, you can actually begin to work on improving it. So make a note. What I want you guys to do, ladies and guys that have joined me here, so is to actually take statistics of where you are. I use a case approach. You want to collect the data that you already have, because it's one thing that, like in my private world right now, what I'm doing for my clients for over the next 90 days, starting the 1st of January, is we're collecting the data they already have. So this is the data they already have in terms of how many posts are leading to comments, how many comments are leading to messenger conversations, how many messenger conversations are leading to sales calls, how many sales calls am I closing. So once I have those data in place, then what I want to do is to actually put it down, collect that data, then begin to audit it, like just what I've talked about. Audit that. You want to audit that, because that's what will determine your strategy. Yeah, so CASE, collect, audit, strategize, and execute. But if you're not doing that, then sorry, it's just the same as the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again. You just feel like you need to go live next week. Because I go live every week, I just need to go live, but you're not auditing anything. You're not auditing the data. So that's absolutely important. So when you begin to collect that data and audit it, Shayo says data is key. Absolutely. So absolutely important. And I have a tracker. I've actually created a tracker that will help you put this together, so that you can begin to think about the multiplicity effect, how that can multiply for you and get you to your goal. So that's absolutely important. You want to take statistics of that. Yeah. If for instance, you invested in a mentor and you notice that, okay, this particular mentor I've invested in, I haven't gotten results. You want to begin to think about, why have you not gotten results? Is it because you've not put in the work? Yeah, a lot of people overlook this. Is it because you've not put in the work that your mentor is asking you to do? Or is it actually because you didn't take your time to understand how to select the right mentor for you? Because mentor for Mrs. A might not be right for Mrs. B. So I did a training in the past about how to select the right mentor for you, understanding their vibe, like knowing how to actually know that, yes, this mentor will get me results. Yeah. So that's absolutely important. So audit your process. Audit your process. No, it's absolutely important. Yeah. And again, one thing I was going to mention again is there are two things. When you're attracting your clients, you have to think about two things. You have to think about empathizing with them. You want to think about empathy. Like in your content, there are some times where you have to be vulnerable. There's some times where you have to be vulnerable. You want to show them that you can relate with them, because whoever is relatable, it's easy to be able to attract your tribe. Because think about it, there's 8 billion people in the world. Firstly, you want to niche down, because a lot of people also have challenges in that aspect. Oh, I want to talk to this group of people. If I begin to talk to just a minute group of people, I'm not going to be able to attract more people. Like, I want to talk to a wider range, but they don't know that it's better to niche down, because once you niche down, a lot of people, you might get 2 likes. That's fine. You might not get any comment. That's fine. But you are talking to people that want to listen to you. You're putting out polarizing content that polarizes only your ideal clients to you. So always think about that. So whenever you're doing your content attraction, content creation, you want to think about once in 2 weeks or once a week, you want to think about how you can put posts out there that is actually relatable to your clients. I call this rare posts, and I help my clients create these rare posts as well, because there are different features within these rare posts that your clients are going to be like, wow, that's me. And they just raise up their hand because they're like, yeah, I can relate to her. I can relate to her. She may not be earning 30K months yet, but I believe that she can get me to where I need to be. That's what we want to create for that's the kind of vibe, that's the kind of thing I want to create for our clients. So that's absolutely important. Also, I want to think about the negative consequences of our clients not investing in us. Yeah. When you want to think about that, you want to spell this out as well in your content creation. You want to spell this out that if you're not if they don't invest in you, what is that challenge that they may still be facing over time? You want to make sure that you incorporate this as well in your content attraction strategy. Yeah, that is absolutely important. And I'm just going to break through to you guys how I actually help my clients overall to actually make sure that they achieve this. Yeah, first of all, what we do, because as you all know, there was a time in the coaching industry where it's just about vibe. People just vibe with you and they just sign up with you straight away. But it has gotten to a point where people want to believe that you can get them that result. That trust factor is missing. That's why a lot of new coaches struggled, and that's why a lot of new coaches that came into the industry had to leave the industry, because we were sold wrong. They were being sold wrong information, you understand? And then at the same time, there was that trust factor wasn't built from the word go. So how I help you build that trust factor is for you to be seen over and over again in your content creation. So whenever you put content out there, think about it that these people don't know you. Like you don't, I don't want to say you don't matter. Of course you matter, but like they don't know you. This is literally an online space. People don't know you. So you absolutely want to create that impression. You want to be seen a couple of times to build that trust. You want to build authority as well, that you know what you're talking about. So you want to show up more. And it is in that light that I focus on video marketing. And right now, video marketing is absolutely important, because people want to see you. People don't just want to be reading posts and I vibe with her, but they don't know how you are or how you train them. They want to see examples of when you're actually working with your clients, like the kind of things you're talking about. They want to know some of your process. Of course, not all your process, yeah, but it's okay even to walk them through your process. That's fine. It doesn't mean that they will take it and just run away with it. They may not be able to implement it unless you help them anyway. Yeah. So that is where I help my clients, focusing on video marketing. Once they call video marketing, you put a post out there, magnetic content, it magnetizes your client to you. There are steps in that video marketing that I get you to talk about. Like it follows a certain structure. I mean, so there's a structure that you have to follow that track. And this works whether you're doing organic or you're doing advertising, you're doing paid advertising. It works for both. So when you put the content out there every single week, yeah, and you put money on it, because I say organic marketing is just paid advertising is just organic marketing with little money on it. So if your organic marketing is not working and you think your paid advertising is just gonna start magically working, it doesn't work that way, because paid advertising is just organic marketing with little money on it. So it's absolutely important that you recognize that. Yeah. So this is how I have my clients. I will say I actually created an entire video, like a 20 minutes video on my entire strategy. So if you want that, make sure you drop me comment and let me know, and I'm going to shoot to you. I'm going to send that straight to you. I'm also going to send you the tracker that I created so that you can track and audit your process absolutely free of charge. I'm going to send that to you. So once this video, back again to my strategy. So once this video actually in place and your ideal clients are seeing it over and over again, whether through organic marketing or through paid advertising, it comes a point that when you put out your ads, and they've seen you, oh, I've seen her before, and she's literally giving me value without even asking for my email address. So a lot of people are skeptical about giving emails, and even when you collect the emails, sometimes they don't even open the emails anyway. So I have a strategy that without you collecting emails, you're still going to begin to build conversations with these people. You know, they're just seeing you, and then they see you again, and then later on, when you have longer form content, longer form videos, say like 20 minutes training that you're walking your client through, you can literally repurpose that training so that only the people that have engaged with you initially are actually seeing that. So think about it. They've seen you like 7 times. You've given them value upon value. You can even go to the extent of shooting a Loom video for them and just explain things for them on a rough, because we're in this industry to help people. I'm not saying we're not keen about making money. Obviously we want to make money and we're making money, but at the same time we want to help people. And right now you would agree with me, there is so much distrust in the coaching industry. So you want to be able to create that trust. So once we do that, then by the time you have your long form content, you're now retargeting these people to watch your long form content. By the time they see it and then you put your offer that, they're going to be like, wow, I've seen her a couple of times. She's giving me lots of value. Right now, she's giving me this again for free. Okay, let me try probably a low ticket program, or let me try and see if she can actually get me results. Let me get on that sales calls. So I did a training in the past about how to not get objections on a sales calls. This is exactly how to do that, because that trust is already built by the time they get on that sales calls with you, because they've seen you a couple of times. You've addressed most of their objections in your repeated videos that you're showing to just them, because they are just showing it to the people that are interested in your offer. So by the time they get on that sales calls with you, it would definitely increase your close rate. Yeah, so that is exactly how I do it. And if you want more information, you want more detail about how I help my clients to do this, definitely send me a DM or comment on this live video, and I'm gonna get right back to you. And just so you know, on the 1st of January, myself and my current clients are working through a process right now that what you want to do, that if I offer to help you attract 3 to 5 high ticket clients without cutting all the fluff, you know, cutting all the time, that most of my target audience are moms, they're working moms, they're entrepreneurs and all that. They have businesses, or some of them are even in their 9 to 5 thinking of how to get out, you know. So cutting off all the fluff and all the time you're spending on social media, not having time for your family, cutting all those out, yeah, without having to spend so much on expensive ads, because people are worried about expensive ads, are worried about the pixel, because they're like, oh, since the iOS update, the pixel is not tracking correctly. I have a way around all that. So if I can help you do all that, like attract 3 to 5 coaching clients within 90 days, I would help you to double your current client process and halve your spend on marketing. So if you were spending £2,000 on paid advertising, I'll help you half that to £1,000 and get you double that result. So if I offer to do that, to help you sign 3 to 5 high ticket coaching clients within 90 days without you spending all your time on social media, and with you only spending $1,000 or less, £1,000 or less on ads, depending on where you are, obviously, would you take me up on that offer? Don't let me know. Don't let me know. I really want success for you all in 2023. But with the way the coaching business is going, we have to actively do something. We have to be in the right tribe. We have to be in the right space so that we can attract our clients. Because think about it. We already have a solution that people desire. Literally, people desire this. Some people are out there having sleepless nights, having 2 a.m. thoughts that are keeping them awake because of a problem that our program has found a solution to. So we are good at what we do. We only suck at marketing. So let me help you skyrocket your marketing. Let me help you ease your marketing so that you can finally focus on what you love doing. You can have more funds to actually invest into a team if that's what you desire to do, and you can focus on all the things that matter in 2023. So do make sure you let me know. And right now I'm giving away a absolutely mind-blowing offer, because normally my program is £1,000 a month. So for that 90 days is £1,000 a month, so that's £3,000 a month. But for those of you on this call, for those of you that message me that you're interested, I'm gonna cut that by 1/3 and you're only gonna pay £2,000. So do let me know. We are starting off first week of January. A few people are already in and I want to get you in as quickly as possible. So do make sure you let me know. And for those of you that have joined me live, thank you so much. I can see you. Munira, thanks for joining. Shayo, all of you, thank you so much. And those of you that are joining me on Facebook as well, I didn't neglect you. I'm just having to look here and there. So I hope this has been really helpful. Make sure you drop a comment for me and do let me know, and make sure you get back to me with regards to that offer, because I've only got a few spaces left. So thank you everyone for joining. Have a fantastic Christmas. And by the way, it's my birthday on Christmas Day as well, so I'm gonna be having 2 celebrations. Yeah, thank you so much everyone. Enjoy your Christmas. Take good care. Cheers. Bye. Okay, it looks like I'm still alive.